All right, so we're going to download another zip file, and we're going to go a little more in depth than we did last time. So with this file compression part 2 page open, let's begin. I'm just going to jump into the step-by-step, with step number 1 being download the zip file. I'm going to X out of this so it clears that out, and so when I click on the zip file, I get this file practice2.zip, and step number 2, cut and paste the file into your USB drive. USB drive is just kind of a generic way to say wherever you want to keep these files. I know a lot of people use a zip, or I should say a USB drive for school. However, you might just be using your home computer and your documents folder. So I'm going to use my documents folder right now. So I'm going to do that trick again, where I click that little arrow and I'm going to say show in folder. So I'm going to right click on this and click cut, and I'm going to go to my documents folder. I'm going to make a new folder. I'm going to use this shortcut this time, clicking here. This new folder, maybe I'll just call it file compression practice part 2. Hit enter to accept the name. I can double click it or hit enter again to open it. And now I'm going to right click and select paste and bring that file practice2 zip folder or zip file into my file compression practice part 2 folder. So here we have this file practice2, and notice this banner up here. So we have what we call a ribbon on top of our file explorer, and I can see more of these commands by doing this, or I can also just click on that big extract button. And the next step is I need to click extract all. It's going to ask me where. I'm just going to go ahead and say extract, and now it extracts a new folder. Notice that when I do that, it opens up a new window. So I have file practice2, and notice it has a zipper on it. That's a zip file. And now I have a file practice2 folder, which does not have a zipper. That's how I can tell them apart. I'm going to go ahead and X this one out, close it out. I'm going to maximize this window so we can see all of this. And coming back to Chrome, I'm going to look at the next steps. And now, number 7, create 4 new folders: PDF documents, images, videos, and Word documents. So just so I don't forget, I'm going to copy and paste this into my new folders. So I need to have four new folders. Number 1, PDF documents. Number 2, images, and so on. So let's do that right now. So I'm going to click on my new folder button. That didn't seem to work. Click it one more time. Here we are. And we have PDF documents. Hitting enter. Clicking again. I forgot what I'm doing again, so I'm going to hit Control V to paste images. That's right. And now we have videos, and the last one was Word documents. Now coming back, we have sort of a cryptic little hint. Number 8, use the drag and drop to sort the files. And can you find the sort method that makes it easier? So reviewing our sort methods, we are right now sorting by name. Notice that little up arrow. That means it's sorting from the smallest to the largest, or in this case, sorting from A to Z. Notice we start out with numbers here, then we have B, C, D, E, F, so on and so forth. But if I switch to type, this makes it a lot easier. So I can take this. I'm going to click this once so it's selected. Notice that Word documents was selected before. I don't want that to get dragged into my PDF documents. And now I can go ahead and drag and drop all of these. We have positive body language. We have JFIF file. You might be asking yourself, what is that? You can just take a look at some of our reference material, or you can double click on it, open it up, and we know that that is an image. So I can just drag that to the images This looks like an image as well. We have this little business cat. Bring business cat up to the images. And now I know exactly where these other images go. Now we see this W, and we might ask ourselves, what is W? You might know the answer, but if we double click, notice it has open Word. This document has been IRM protected by policy. Interesting. You might have just seen a little preview of a test. All right, so I'm going to drag and drop these into Word documents. Got a couple syllabi, a little phone reference, and now, ooh, screenshot, a PNG file. What is that? A little screenshot of what we see at the library when we're checking you in. I'm going to move that to images, and these last three, WMV file. What is this? I double click.
This is a tutorial on how to chart using Excel 2007.
And it is a video. So these last three are videos. You may have already arrived there by process of elimination. And there we go. So now I can double click on images. I see all the pictures. I can double click on PDF documents. I see all the documents. So on and so forth. Let's check back here. And now we have zip each folder separately. We right click, send to compressed zip folder. And we're going to upload each zip folder to this Canvas assignment page. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Now if I scroll up, I see the submit assignment button. I'm not ready for that quite yet. Let's go back to File Explorer. And let's do these one at a time. I can right click images. And now we have send to right here. We have a compressed zip folder. I click that. We have images. Let's leave that like so. And I'm just going to go down the row, hitting enter each time to accept the default name that it gives me. They can share a name because they're different file types. This is a folder document. This folder is just part of the structure of the hard drive. These are actual files. So this is a zip file. This is a different zip file. So this is a different zip file. And that's why we get away with sharing the exact same name. Otherwise, we might have to change it a little bit. So now I have images, zipped, PDF documents, zipped, videos, zipped, Word documents, zipped. I can actually go ahead, since I feel confident in my work, I can go ahead and delete these. I'm going to go back, or I should say up, my file tree, and I'm going to delete this zip file. So I have File Practice 2 in my documents, and now I have 4 zipped files. So I'm going to come back, and I'm going to click on Submit Assignment. I'm going to choose those 4 files. So I go to Documents. I have File Compression Practice Part 2. I have the File Practice 2 folder that was created when I unzipped File Practice 2. And now I have these 4 zipped files. So images is first. We can add another file. PDF documents, adding another file. It's going to bring me to the same place every time. So I just need to select these 4. I'm going to make sure these 4 are different. I have images.zip, PDF documents.zip, videos.zip, Word documents.zip. So that looks great to me. Comments. You don't need to leave a comment unless there's something special about it. So maybe you'd say something like, can you take a look at my PDF documents.zip? I'm not sure it's correct. And that way I know what you need to have me look at. Click Submit Assignment. And here we go. Ooh, it looks like I accidentally left one of those out by clicking on it. Yes, I only see 3 again. So this is a good lesson. Let's do this again. Let's resubmit the assignment. Let's choose a file. The images did not make it because I clicked it and it wanted me to select a document, and notice that it cleared that out. I didn't know that would happen. So I'm going to double click on images, and this is a great example of when to use a comment. Please see my other submission for the other zipped files. I submit this assignment. Gives me another confirmation screen. Notice it also shows me the comments that I've made. So I hope this is helpful. Thank you for taking a watch. I look forward to seeing your work. And as always, let me know if you have any questions.